Hi guys. Hey. So I want to say happy Monday, everybody. Hope all of you are having a great Labor Day. My first time in 6 years working at Five Guys. I did not have to. I did not have to do Labor Day. I was very happy about that. In today's video, because I did not do this when it was daylight, I'm going to be doing two videos tonight. The first one is going to be about the Goddess Morrigan, and the second one is going to be about the tradition of keeping a candle lit or an LED candle on at altars or shrines for the goddess Bridget, which is a very old tradition that goes back a very, very long time. So, talking about Morgan, so I got gnats, and they're from next door. I know they're from next door. So, the goddess Morgan is a very difficult goddess to actually do a video on, because you want to turn it into like a 25-minute video and you're trying to put in all this information about her in under 10 minutes. So yeah, it's one of those things. When we talk about the goddess Morgan, we're talking about a goddess that is either three separate deities that are under the name the Morgan, or three separate deities that just have their own names. Or you are talking about three goddesses that are under the name the Morgan. So she's a phantom queen, the great queen. She flies over battlefields. She is the goddess of war, death, fate, and of course of sovereignty. There is I don't know where I read it at, but there's this thing where somebody was recording that the king was having relations with the land or something like that. I do not even know if that is accurate. So we'll put under UPG or how you want to do it. And literally the Morgan has all these powers, and she can turn the tide of battle, and she is figured prominently in a couple of your Celtic myths or your stories from Ireland. So when I was in Celtic paganism, I would give incense, blood red wine, and I would give other things to the Morgan. And there's this whole thing of like, I had read somewhere where somebody actually talked about like giving menstrual blood. I don't understand, but hey, if you go that route, fine. I won't say nothing. But but that's them. But it is very important to realize that if you give that to the Morgan, you're probably going to be the only one in about 5,000 miles that does it. But so what offerings was probably given to the Morgan? Or let me rephrase that. What offerings do we think the Morgan was given before the advent of Christianity? And that is definitely going to be animal sacrifice, most likely human sacrifice. Definitely going to give, or what might have been given to them would be like destroyed swords, like you would bend the swords so it was not be usable. She's definitely connected to several sacred sites in Ireland. Her consort is the Dagda. There's one very interesting story about that. And so the Morgan is a very complex type of person, and or deity, and you know, everybody has their own way that they honor her and whatnot. But as I said, when I was practicing it, I would throw coins in rivers or in artificial rivers. I would give, as I said, wine, incense. I would give a portion of my meal, things like that. So I am going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and the next one will of course be about keeping candles lit on your Bridget altar. This will actually be the this will be the last week I'm actually going to be talking about anything like related to like offerings and shrines and things like that. And the big reason is I'm moving on to Greek or Hellenistic or Hellenismos. So yeah, so stay tuned for those. But I will continue about the Celtic gods and goddesses. I'm doing one video per day because I'm gonna be off. I'm off for the next 8 days, so definitely going to be expecting that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.